the movie is?
That's like, yeah, it can like see the future, but it gets it wrong for Tom Cruise, and he's on the run the whole time, and he's like, and fucking spoiler, by the end of the movie, she's like, I did not commit the crime, and everyone's like, and then they just fucking changed the system, I guess. I don't know, they kind of just cut to black, but it's an old fucking like 80s 90s movie called Minority Report. And it goes into that, and that's kind of fucking what we're seeing come to fruition. And we've seen that with a lot of, like, pieces of political things. Like 1984, you have to draw parallels to that in class. You have to look at what's fucking going on all the time now.
I mean, Fahrenheit 451, read that for the first time in English last year.
It's a great book.
And a lot of that is what we started talking about in class, which was crazy. Like, especially the developments they made in technology in Fahrenheit 451. So, and we had to parallel that back to, like, basically smartphones and just smart everything now, stuff like that.
Smart fridge.
Yeah.
Smart fridge.
You are out of apples. Would you like me to order more?
I'm going to play Fortnite on my fridge.
Where does the smart thing gonna stop?
Fucking, I think it's already pittering
Smart
out.
cells.
You think so?
I think it's pittering out. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's really crazy we're actually asking this. So, 2 years ago, for speech and debate, one of our topics was privacy concerns with the IoT, and that's the short for Internet of Things, which is basically smart devices. It's anything with an internet connectivity that can function to do something either good or bad. It doesn't really matter, but it's used for like a plethora of things. And I mean, they use it for so much stuff. We ran into this people who had evidence saying that the IoT was helping saving bees, because bees can live at a certain temperature that termites can't, and these termites are like fatal to bees, and these are like the number one killer of bees, and they get into hives and kill them.
Yeah, dude,
but
fuck termites.
Once you get into a certain temperature, the termites die, but the bees can live. And so what they do is they put beehives inside of this temperature regulated area, and the Internet of Things basically takes the temperature, and if it's too hot, it cools it down. If it's too cold, it warms it up, so the termites die and the bees can live. So it's crazy, because there's so much stuff with the Internet of Things. And then 2 years ago, there was this hack on, I think it was Yahoo or Target or it had
Yahoo
something to do with Target.
Yahoo had a hack.
It was Yahoo?
I think they had a hack. I'm not saying it was Yahoo or not, but I know that they did have a big data breach where a bunch of emails came out.
Yeah, that's what. So it's crazy what you can do with the internet now, and it's so much stuff happens.
It's insane.
Like everything's just gonna be linked. Because you can buy a computer for like $5, like a little tiny computer.
Yeah,
that's true.
Really
they can put it in everything.
What are they called? Raspberries?
Raspberry Pis.
Raspberry Pis.
They're like $30.
And that's not even the smallest they get. Like
they get pretty fun.
You can have a tiny little chip, and put it in your toothbrush. Now your toothbrush connects to the internet and tells the dentist how bad your teeth
Put it in your Pip-Boy.
According to your eye brush.
From Fallout.
Give me that Fallout Pip-Boy. Dude, I have a Fallout Pip-Boy.
Dude, I have one right here.
I have a real one. Bitch boy. My real life
Fallout Pip-Boy.
My Apple Watch is real Fallout Pip-Boy.
Technology could never be that small in the universe.
God, I can't.
In the Fallout universe, they cannot make it that small because they have to use nuclear energy.
Stupid Fallout.
Yo, what do you guys think about the apocalypse?
The apocalypse? I fucking hate it. I hate the idea of an apocalypse. Because first of all, I think it's pretty obvious I live on a fucking planet that could have an apocalypse.
Yeah.
But in English we're doing Al Gore's An Inconvenient Truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that shit is scary because that will not stop. We will not. And like, fucking, it's proven. Proven carbon emissions are fucking a thing.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna
definitely.
Right? Is anyone here gonna fucking go against that?
I tried to do that freshman year, and you can't. There's like
literally
no
cannot go
credible
against
sources that say global warming is not happening.
There's no even argument.
And 10 out of 10 scientists. If you watch that,
global warming is not real. It's snowing outside.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring a snowball to the Senate.
It's cold. It's not hot.
This is my proof. No way, bro. Fucking snowball.
But that was released in 2006, and they were talking about the frequency of hurricanes. And we
have seen a lot
as
of hurricanes.
As of right now, there have been like 4 back-to-back fucking hurricanes in the United States alone.
It's insane.
And there have been hurricanes in other countries too. Fucking
Indonesia.
Indonesia had a hurricane recently.
Dude, a fucking natural disaster apocalypse is the most boring apocalypse.
Yeah,
It really is.
And that's what's probably
It's
going to
like the most
happen,
boring
honestly.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, like, for as much as everybody likes to discount Yellowstone, it's still fucking terrifying thinking about how late it is to erupt.
I bet it's going dormant. I think that's my thing with Yellowstone. I bet Yellowstone is going to fucking just
Die. It's just gonna.
I think it's so big that they can't build up. It can't build up enough pressure to
That-
fucking erupt.
How
That's
does
possible.
that, I don't know if that makes any sense.
No,
You don't think so?
that kind of does, to be honest.
Like,
If you-
so
if you
big
think
that
about
it can't build up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
too big and
fucking-
it can't
okay,
build up the
It
pressure.
has 2 different chambers, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has 2 chambers.
It has like a really massive, or it has a small top one.
Yeah, it
and
has
the
a-
bottom one is just like 3 times the size of the top
And
one.
the small magma chamber in Yellowstone is the fucking size of the cauldron, and the size of the cauldron is a mile fucking in
crazy.
Holy
circumference.
shit.
It's a mile in circumference is the fucking
That's
cauldron.
ridiculous.
It's massive.
World's largest super volcano, and we live fucking
It's full of fucking lava. That's
Yeah.
so whack to think about.
And then underneath it, there is a 3 miles cubed. 3 miles cubed of that magma. But it's yeah, it's
That's a
fucked.
lot.
It is terrible.
Yellowstone is actually fucked.
Yeah,
but I think that what is happening is that it can't build up enough, and if the eruption were to go off, it'd be fucking horrible.
It wouldn't matter though, because we wouldn't even fucking know.
We wouldn't know because we die.
It'd be faster than our perception.
Yeah.
Like we would die.
We would literally die, like, and we wouldn't even know what happened.
No, because I'm a doomsday prepper.
Dude,
I have 4 days rations in my backpack. Yellowstone
I play
can't do
Fallout
shit
all the
on
time. I know what to do in an apocalypse.
I reached level 78 on Fallout. Do you think some stupid volcano can kill me?
I eat MREs every day. I have my ROTC uniform on right now.
Dude, check out this bag. Check out this bag. You put water in it, and it heats up.
I just use my smart.
I eat chili out of it every day. I eat chili out of a bag every day.
Dude, if you do MRIs, you take your shit right in them, makes food like that. Like, you ever had shit biscuits and gravy?
Dude,
fucking amazing when Yellowstone erupts.
Your fucking heat chemicals acting up. Just take a hot, steamy dump in there. Fucking warm your chili right up.
This all fucking kind of comes together because talking about shit food, right? You guys seen The Martian?
Yes.
The Martian.
Oh,
he
yeah.
uses his own.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then I was fucking thinking
The
about it
circle of life.
while you guys were talking about it. We've started preparing not to fucking save our own Earth, but to go to Mars.
Bless Elon Musk. Please,
Elon
can we
Musk-
take a moment?
He's a fucking weirdo, dude. He's been saying a lot of weird shit lately.
He's
All right.
a fucking like he's on the edge. He is so groundbreaking. Okay,
but so fucking dumb.
he is dumb. Yeah,
But
my cousin works for Elon Musk.
Really?
Yeah. He helped launch the SpaceX.
Oh, so
Yeah, so he's a
That's-
technician. So he was at Vandenberg.
crashed all those fucking rockets.
I didn't know they hired minorities.
He's a technician, and he helped put together the rocket that just recently launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base.
Nice, fantastic.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah.
Dude,
But
the leaps and bounds that Elon Musk has made in the
launches
past
another
couple
car into
years.
space.
But does fucking can we talk about Elon Musk, dude? I
I fucking love Elon Musk.
I have a weird relationship with Elon
What
Musk.
else were we going to talk about just now? We had another topic. I think I cut you off.
We do have another topic, but
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
it
let's
is-
just go with the.
You wanna go with the other
Elon
one?
Musk.
Let's go with the flow. Let's go with the Elon Musk
Okay,
flow.
so Elon Musk
The Musk
is fucking really cool. He's a fucking really cool guy. I'm not gonna dispute
I
that.
love that.
He does some fucking really dumb shit, like
Oh, yeah.
the pedophile thing. The fucking where he so the kids trapped in the cave in Indonesia that flooded. He called one of the divers a fucking pedophile. Said a whole
What?
bunch of wrong shit about it. He got sued. He tweeted about Tesla stock going private and he was
I
selling it.
remember.
Fucking he got taken down his channel. Yeah, he had to pay fucking a lot of money for that shit. He
Yeah.
fucking did he reaffirmed the pedophile thing. After that happened, he got fucking busted by Wall Street, by what is it, the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC? Yeah. He got busted by the FTC for saying all this shit about Tesla stock, saying they were going to go private. Fucking, he said all this thing about the Boring Company and their San Francisco plans, and nothing's happened. When did that come out? Like 2 years ago?
I think so. They've made a little bit more progress. After he fucking starts selling the flamethrowers, that shit was whack, dude.
Yeah.
I love when I want to buy a boring company flamethrower. I want to get a flamethrower from Elon Musk.
They're affordable, dude.
They are pretty affordable. Flamethrowers in general are like $500. That kind of was a big story. Like 2 or so years ago, there was a company that kind of came up with their own like model flamethrower, and they were like industrial flamethrowers for crop fields of dead crops.
Well, that makes sense. Like to help control birds.
Yeah. Well,
flamethrowers are so much fucking scarier than any gun. Like honestly.
Yeah. That's what they fucking used in World War II.
Yeah.
They fucking burned the shit out of people.
Burnt out the Japanese.
Dude, the Japanese ones can reach like
I thought it was
60 feet too. It's ridiculous.
Well, we used them in Vietnam. The Nazis used them in World War II.
We use them too.
And what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say
TV time.
Anything can have a practical use if you reach far enough. Like I had this debate last year for assault rifles. And assault rifles have a practical use. You know what they use assault rifles for in Texas, Oklahoma? They use them for fucking hunting wild boars. Because there's so many of those.
Because they're a pest. They're a pest.
They're
literally a pest.
Casper prairie dogs.
Mm-hmm. But they're fucking twice the size, 4 times as aggressive, 8 times as fucking mean, eat 16 times the shit. It gets. I'm going exponentially. No, boars are fucking horrible. Mm-hmm. And people use ARs, they go up in helicopters and mow them down.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
that's fucking great.
I know someone who did it. And like, but then you look at the other side of assault rifles, and they're fucking
kill people.
Yeah, they're slaughter machines.
Well, they're slaughter machines either way. Just one of them.
Yeah.
One of them is useful.
Yeah, one of them's a like practical slaughter machine.
That's the humans, right?
Yeah.
You gotta save the boars.
I was gonna say one of them is useful. The other one kills a bunch of boars.
Did you know boar meat is like really fucking disgusting?
Yeah, it's full of testosterone.
Yeah, it's actually almost fucking toxic to eat. I think they said.
Damn.
Jeez.
So they're not even good for killing. You kill them and you fucking throw them away.
They're basically pigs, so they'll probably eat anything.
Yeah, they eat anything, and like if they don't ravage crop fields, which they fucking do, but they're just so shitty. They're so shitty for the environment. They just eat anything that they're fucking almost.
Not even for the environment, just the agricultural community in general. Because like, where I used to live in California, there was just a bunch of vineyards, and like boars would tear everything up, so they had to go kill them.
Slaughter them.
Slaughter boars.
Future farmer of America, Alex Torres here.
I'm not even in that anymore. I left that.
Those and fucking what else? Those horses. What are they called? Mustangs? Wild horses? Those are the big problem here in fucking the Midwest. Or Mustangs. Because Mustangs will go around and they're like
ground up.
They do fucking
because they run, because like they go on paths and they'll like fuck the ground up because of their hooves, and like it just tears up the ground and it doesn't make it like, fertile.
That's true. Fucking, and then they're also like fucking 400 pounds. They're fucking huge. Cause
I think they're like thousands of pounds, dude.
Yeah, but like I always think of them like fucking the same way I think of elk. And the reason I say that is because if you ever see elk fucking run, they just truck through these fucking fences.
Yeah.
Horses can fucking destroy farmland. They can fucking run through fences. They can fuck up the ground. They can fuck up the soil. And they'll just come in there and be like, hey, look, there's some fucking grass right there. I'm gonna go fuck up the grass.
I'm gonna go run on that nice ass grass.
Yeah, it's like a fucking like
that nice
motorcycle just running through.
And a fucking last year they tried to have like a Mustang culling population thing. Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah, they tried limiting the wild Mustang population because of how bad it was for the agriculture.
There was a big fucking protest against it.
Yeah, there was a huge protest.
People wouldn't do it, and the government was like, all right, fucking
just stop.
Yeah, just don't do it then. Yeah. And then it got called off, so the wild Mustang population is kind of just a problem we never solved.
Fucking liberals, dude.
Libtards.
I watched the movie Spirit once. We can't do this. This is inhumane. You ever watched Free Willy? It's the same shit, dude. You're trailing on Free Willy. You're repeating the history.
Brandon Michael
Free
Florance,
Willy.
Have you ever seen the documentary Blackfish?
No.
Have you ever heard of the documentary Blackfish?
No.
Do you want to hear about the documentary Blackfish?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Have you guys all seen the documentary Blackfish?
I've seen it.
I have not seen it.
Okay,
Really?
Blackfish.
It's just you and me?
It is such a fucking great documentary.
It is?
probably one of the first things that I watched that I was super into. It's about SeaWorld